Everything today seems to be based on lies. You wonder why I'm qualified to say such a thing. Well, the reason is this: my biblical lifespan is up. The Bible says that our maximum lifespan is 70 years. So I'm up, but I don't care anymore. I'm not going to. I'm not going to be afraid, or I've got nothing to lose. So I wonder if anybody can relate to what I'm about to say. Now I'm going to shock you, so I hope you're sitting down. And this is what we're going to tell you. There are only two genders. It is a biological fact. I'm not going to put up with the lies anymore. One of the reasons that there are only two genders, and the rest is pure speculation or mental illness. I'll even go as far as to say it's mental illness. I feel sorry for people like this, but it's a fact. It is, and everything today is based on lies. I'll give you another example. Evolution is a lie for which there is not one shred of evidence. But I'll tell you something else. Evolution is to ignore logic. And because to ignore logic is to avoid having to recognize God. So evolution is not logical. More than two genders is not logical. But in both of them, it is so that we don't have to recognize God, our Creator. We will have to one day. We'll all have to stand before Him one day and acknowledge Him as the Almighty Creator, whether we like it or not. You might not agree with me, but it's a fact. That is a fact, that we all have to stand before our Creator one day. Every discipline today, even if you could call it discipline, in modern life is contaminated today with nonsense. Apathy is actively encouraged. We are meant to be stupid. We are meant to be dumb. The media want us dumb. If you look at any program where the host is asking the guest something, they ask them the dumbest, stupidest question. And then they expect a dumb answer. And when they get an intelligent answer, suddenly it's, oh no, we can't have that. We cut them off, or we discredit them. That's the best one. Discredit them. Call them an idiot. But I've reached the age now when I'm not apathetic. I'm limited in what I can do. I'm not good at protesting and this sort of thing, but I do support people who protest correctly. But where are we going? We're being dumbed down. Schools' education system, I would go as far as to say, has collapsed. People aren't learning anything anymore. They're just being taught nonsense. Teach them nonsense. Don't teach them history. Oh, don't teach history, because history we're supposed to learn from. We're supposed to learn from our mistakes. And much of history, mankind has made mega mistakes. So, but they don't talk about that. What about tearing down statues of people who are considered offensive? These men made mistakes, but they were good men in many cases. There are still good men and women out there. Still excellent men and women out there. But the media would have us choose idiots who come up with total speculation. Nothing is based on fact. And please, if you agree with me, just give me an indication, please, that I'm on the right track. If you don't agree with me, call me an idiot. I mean, give me something to come back at you with. If I'm an idiot, if you absolutely are railing against me now, give me a response. Then I can listen to your... I've told you before that we don't listen to each other anymore. We're not asking questions anymore. We just talk. I have just told you what I feel. I've got nothing to lose, and I'm no longer afraid. I'm also not dumbed down. I'm an independent thinker, and that is not allowed these days. Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear from you. So that's the end of my rant for today. Thank you for listening.